What is up, everybody? I am officially live. Welcome to my channel. My name's Devin, and I am going to be watching the Dodgers game with no sound, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I see. And the Giants are playing, or the Dodgers are playing the Giants, and it's a close game. It's closer than it should be. And this is a major rivalry for the Dodgers, so you'd think we'd be doing a little bit better. But we're really not. And it's the top of the 6th inning, and the score's 2-1 Dodgers. At least we're up by 1. But the Giants have scored this inning, and Kershaw's on his 75th pitch. And that is going to be a huge swing and a miss from Arnaud. Never heard of this guy. And yeah, it usually takes a little while for people to come, but you know, let's just get excited. Let's just get excited. Dodgers are up. It's gonna be a close game, and the shitty part is that the Dodgers kind of need these wins against the Giants. Strike 3, and Arnaud goes down, and that's strikeout number 7 for Kershaw. So he's actually pitching a really good game, but giving up 1 run. And yeah, that was 88 miles an hour directly over the strike zone. Must have had some movement or something, because it looked like the most hittable pitch possible. And stepping up, that's Buster Posey. I recognize him from a mile away. He's 0 for 2 on the night, batting .296. Well, you know what? He doesn't hit for RBIs or home runs, but he's almost batting .300. And Kershaw gives him a curveball first try, and Posey doesn't swing. And you know what? I used to kind of like Posey a little bit. Like, I mean, I hate the Giants, but when they beat the Rangers in the World Series, I was happy for him. And Buster Posey, they just had such a likable team. And at that point, Buster Posey's so likable. But I'm sick of him. Totally sick of him. I mean, come on. Look live. Do something exciting. And it's 1-0 to Buster Posey. Here's the pitch, low, but called a strike, and Posey is shaking his head, and that wasn't even close. This umpire, that was disrespectful, because that was the farthest away from the strike zone I've seen this whole season called a strike. So Kershaw definitely getting lucky. Top of the 6th inning. 2 outs. Buster Posey, it's 1-1. And that was 91 miles an hour way inside, ball 2. Oh, Hector Munoz, what's up, man? Thanks for leaving a comment on the video from last time. Though you weren't there for the game, but you know what? It was not exciting. And Dave Roberts, he likes to get crazy with it. He does it like even today. What's up with this lineup? Did you see the lineup? There's no rhyme or reason. I don't get it. I mean, at some point in the season, Dave Roberts, you gotta stop trying to be so cute with it and just pick a team. I'm still doing work at armed security work. Shout out to my coworker Celine. What's up, Celine? If you're listening, stay safe. Thanks for coming. And you know what? Give Hector a high five for finding me. And yeah, if I remember correctly, you worked at a weed shop. And you know what? I'm from California. I'm all down for that. And I see you guys hanging out at the weed shops all the time. Not that I go in there. I've been in there, and you guys are always there. Thanks for coming by, though. And then Nelson Umanzor, Nelson says, "What's up, Big Devin?" Well, you know what? I hate to admit it. I'm about as big as I've ever been. Like, I am 192 pounds, which is just kind of crazy. Really getting a little fat. So you know what? I'll take Big Devin right now. It's at no point in my life would that have been accurate until like the last few months. Nelson, what's up, man? Yeah, what's up with Dave Roberts, dude? I just don't get why he has to think so much. Like, even in the way that he, oh, did I miss? Oh, see, this is what happens when I talk to you guys. Something happened. I guess that was 3 outs. 3 outs. We are going to the bottom of the 6th inning. And yeah, Dave Roberts, you know, let's hope he knows what he's doing all last year. he was kind of being tricky with it, and then but we won 100 games, and then we made it to the World Series, no problem. So like, oh, okay, well, you know what? We'll just let Dave Roberts do his thing, and it just worked so well until we hit the Astros. And I don't know, what are the odds that the Dodgers get like the best team they've ever had, like as long as I've been alive, the best team, and the Astros are just maybe a little bit better. What the hell? Do you see the Astros? They're nothing to sneeze at. And you don't see their coach getting cute with it. Yeah, homie, we got free shirts here. Oh, dude, if you got free shirts, I would definitely take one. Are you in Los Angeles? Because most of the time when you go into those stores and it's your first time, they hook you up with some stuff. And if I was going into a weed shop for my first time and they were hooking me up and they gave me a shirt, I would think highly of that weed shop. On commercial break, everybody. Thanks for coming by. This is gonna... It just sucks when it's the Giants and we lose. Just a tiny bit more. And so far this season, the Dodgers are 7-6. Oh, Andre Mark, what's up, man? Thick Devin. You know what? Not very thick. It's a little bit more flabby. Not jacked. Big. Big would be the word to describe it, actually. Big. Around the middle section. What's up, Devin? How was your Monday, bro? Oh, bro. Oh, dude, two bros. It was a good Monday. I didn't have work, but I had to go to my mom's house and help her out with a bunch of stuff. So I was still doing things, but I didn't have work today, so that was a plus. And what else was going on this Monday? No, actually today was kind of a slow Monday until the Dodgers. Yeah, I would say an average Monday. I would say average Monday, a little bit better than average because I didn't have work, but I was still doing stuff. I was still out on the road just driving. Nelson, what's up, Andre? Those guys are friends. They make YouTube videos. And Hector Munoz, we in Paris in Riverside County. Yeah, that's you know, now that we got them on every corner, that's a long ways to drive for some weed. But I'm telling you, back in like 2003. It could have been possible if it was a good hookup. Drive to Riverside, why not? You know, it was just different back then. Oh, back to the game. All right, I'm caught up on comments. Thanks for coming, guys. And Bumgardner just struck out Taylor, and you know what a shocker. He just doesn't do shit anymore. And Bumgardner. I'm gonna get back to the game here, guys. Bumgardner's looking he's looking very big and strong. And usually I don't like the ungroomed beards, but his actually looks pretty manly. And now we got a real man up, though. Yasiel Puig. Batting 273. 15 home runs, 44 RBIs. And if Puig and Bumgardner got into a fight, Puig would kick his ass. And he just called a strike way inside. Puig, good eye, but they called it a strike. It wasn't even close. So this umpire's all over the place. And Bumgardner, you know, he's got a very simple kind of old school windup. He looks very long. Like, he's not like Kershaw's more just like kind of crazy and like a very jerky motion and just kind of throws it. Bumgardner is more silky smooth. And I do like the way that he throws the ball. I will say that right now. It reminds me of a kid back in the day, back in Little League. And it's 0-2 to Puig right off the bat. And their girlfriend is watching a show in the background about a college football team. It's like reality TV college football. It's like Hard Knocks, but it's pretty sweet. And it's 0-2 to Yasiel Puig. Bumgardner looks pretty serious. Way in the dirt, 78 miles an hour. And Puig was never going to fall for that one. And Bumgardner, you might be good, but you're not that good. You can't throw him in the dirt and think Puig's going to swing. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Not even close again. and it should be 3-1 right now, because the first one wasn't even close to a strike, but it's 2-2. And Bumgarner not looking too. He doesn't like pitching towards Puy, I don't think. High fastball swung on, it's popped up. And the first baseman, who the hell is this guy? Slater, for the Giants, makes the catch. And Yasiel Puig walks off the field. You know, his head is down. And we're getting sad face Yasiel Puig running off the field. And Bumgarner just, he's doing a job. The best way to describe Bumgarner, he's doing a job, and he's doing quite well so far. Devin, are you gonna do some NFL games live, bro? Or no? Maybe. I guess I'll do the Rams. I could do the Rams. Oh, here we go. I'll do whatever gets traffic. You know, I'm doing YouTube. I'm down to do YouTube. Whatever it takes, I'm down. Cody Bellinger batting .252, 19 home runs, and I didn't even see how many RBIs. It's 0-1. Low and outside. So it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And Bellinger fouls it away. And it's going to be 1-2 to Bellinger with 2 outs. And anyway, I don't know how we got those 2 runs against Bumgarner, but it seems like, as far as I'm concerned, that's a good thing so far. I don't know if we're going to get many more. He is on his 92nd pitch, though, so that's a plus. And that is going to be a base hit from Bellinger. Line drive to the gap. And a right to right field between right field and center field. And Bellinger's on deck, or on base, with 2 outs. So now we're getting the Volkswagen replay. And that was just a standard line drive. Right over the second baseman's head. Oh man, and Barnes is up right now. Where's Grindal? Batting .201, 1 home run, 8 RBIs. One of the most disappointing years for a catcher that started in the World Series last year you can ever imagine. Like, Barnes must be thinking, holy shit, I gotta do something here. Because, you know, why weren't we playing Grindal? What was Barnes doing in there last year? He's not doing shit this year. Fingers crossed. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. And, you know, I'd take Taylor in there all day over Barnes. And even Chase Utley was better than these guys. Goodness gracious. 0-1. Here's the pitch. 1-1. And maybe Bumgarner is starting to get a little tired. He's at 95 right now. Though he does look like a very strong man. If anybody can get up above 500, he looks like he would have no problem. He has like the physics of his throwing motion. Seems like he could just throw up to 200. Here's the pitch. He's got a little bit of a Randy Johnson thing going. Have you guys seen that with Bumgarner? The way he kind of sticks it out far. Like, not even close to as cool as Randy Johnson. I mean, who's this guy, Bumgarner? But they kind of have the same kind of thing going, but except he's a lefty. Strike 3. And Barnes goes down swinging. Bumgarner is just doing work. And we're back. In Devin's free time, he goes to Hollywood and dresses like Elvis. Well, dude, it's a good way to make money. You just take photos with people down on Hollywood. Right in front of the Grauman's Chinese Theater. You just dress up like any celebrity you want. And then just take pictures for people for dollars. And that's just a gig everybody knows about. And then Nelson, holy crap, you mean, if anything, you guys are lucky I told you about that. But it seems like the Spider-Men make the most money down there. You see the most Spider-Men. And you see SpongeBob SquarePants too. On commercial break. What do you guys want to talk about? I guess Dodgers. It's just been a pretty rough go. The last week or so, as long as the last week, we've been losing 1-run games against the Rockies, who weren't even that great. Losing in the 9th inning, losing on walks. You name it, it's happening. And Andre Mark thinks it's our bullpen. And I don't know. People love complaining about the bullpen. And for how much pressure we put on them, they're pretty good. But now that Jansen's gone, no, that's not a true statement anymore. Because Jansen was he was a silver bullet of our bullpen. But he's gone now. So we're missing the silver bullet. And yeah, I mean, we'll see how they do tonight. And I don't think that the Giants are that good of a team, but honestly, they are not that far behind in the NL West. They've got like 60 wins. Oh, here we go. It says they got 59 wins. Oh no, that's way farther back than I thought. So they're only 50-50. Man, it's amazing how close our record is to 50-50 this year. I guess we're lucky after getting off to such a slow start, but 64-55. We're going to have to do better than that. We're hardly beating the Giants. We're lucky to be in this spot. We're not lucky, but we were so bad at the beginning. We were like 10 games under 500 for a little bit early in the season. So it looks good, but we should be doing a lot better. We should be doing better. And I just don't like the Giants either. Second tier team. Here's the pitch. And Longoria takes ball 1. This is one of those guys, like, he doesn't even, he's the most average player ever. Batting .254, 12 home runs, average numbers, and swings at the second pitch, and that goes foul. Turner's playing third, which just makes me feel so warm on the inside. Every time you see Turner playing and third base, it's almost like Christmas morning. I'm just saying the warmth to your heart. 1-1 pitch, crazy curveball, and Longoria is not going to fall for that one. I like how Kershaw is kind of keeping it at fast tempo on his pitches. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2, and Kershaw's on his 87th pitch. So him and Bumgarner have really been going toe-to-toe this whole entire game. And looks like he's up ahead by 1 run. Oh. Beautiful play from Turner. That was a hard hit ball. And somehow he just ended up with it and threw it over to first, no problem. And even Puig's giving him a high five. Or giving him a round of applause. Let's take a look at slow motion. The camera, it was so fast the cameras couldn't even get it. I don't know what he did. He did a spin move out of... that was Christmas morning. 1 out. Turner, way to go. I just felt that something good was gonna happen. Who's this guy? And it's 1-0 to this guy. Kershaw looking exactly like he always looks. Same beard, same look, a little bit dirty, trying really hard. That's a ground ball to shortstop, and Machado throws him out. Is that Machado? Who's that at shortstop? Yeah, that's Machado at shortstop. What a sick infield the Dodgers have. It's too bad Bellinger's not hitting home runs all the time, because if he was at first base, that'd be better. Refresh that. It says live looking. And now Kershaw's talking to Barnes. And where is Grandal? I guess he's got the day off. Dave Roberts taking a look in his book. Just doing math. He's definitely doing math. He's got some math formulas on the paper. You know, maybe baseball's not math, Dave Roberts. Just be a manager. You don't got to outthink everybody. Here's Alan Hansen for the Giants. Never heard of him. And Dave Roberts, the way that he pulls pitchers in and out too can sometimes be annoying because somebody might be pitching outstanding and yet they'll take him out no matter what. Like, dude, if someone's pitching really well in the bullpen, keep them going. We don't get the momentum of the good pitching that is possible. And although we do have a above 50-50 record, and it's 1-1, and that's a ground ball to Machado again, and Machado throws him out, and that is 3 outs, and we are going to the bottom of the 7th inning. And the coach for the Giants is calling somebody on the phone. Tell us a story. Let's go Dodgers. Well, I don't know what kind of a story I could tell you. Did you hear about the actress that's playing Batgirl? On Twitter. She got trolled off of Twitter today because get this. Batgirl is supposedly she's the lesbian, and anyway, I don't even want to get into it.
Yeah, because you can't tell the story, dude.
I can't tell the story right, but she was getting trolled on Twitter by other gay people, which is just so crazy to me. And now she doesn't even want to be on Twitter anymore, but she's not going to give up that Batman role, of course. But Batwoman. But Scarlett Johansson ran into the same thing, but she's so famous, she's like, you know what, I'm out. I would rather keep my Twitter account. But this girl, Batgirl, you're not going to turn it down. She's like, I'll just get rid of Twitter. I didn't tell that story right, but look it up on Google. Batgirl is just a bunch of crazy drama, and you only see it on Twitter. And these mobs on Twitter, it's getting out of control. Let's go Dodgers. How did you meet your GF? I met her at a bar, of all places. And it was my buddy's birthday party, and she was there. And I wish I had a better story than that, but that's like a boring one. And we're still on commercial break. But I could tell that she liked me right off the bat. I'm like, you know what? I can tell. I don't know what's a more fun game, Andre. Sims, I don't know what's the most fun to watch. I think Madden is definitely the boringest. Oh, here we go, and we're back. Andrew Suarez, Alex Wood. Oh, these are the people pitching tomorrow. And Alex Wood is significantly better. 7-6 record. Oh, here's Sam Dyson. For the Giants. So it's another huge game tomorrow, actually, pitching wise. I think it's like, I think tomorrow's game is our second best pitcher versus their second best pitcher. And tonight is our first pitcher versus their first pitcher. And this is quite a matchup we got going, and it looks like Kershaw's gonna bat. And I'm okay with him batting. Oh, he's got an RBI double in the 4th. Clayton Kershaw got a double. And that's why I'm okay with him batting, because he just tries so hard. And that is strike 1. Kershaw showed bunt, but then didn't do it. So I guess that means they're going to bring him back in. And because of our bullpen situation and not having Jansen, why not keep Kershaw in for longer? And that is strike 2. Huge swing and a miss. And I don't know anything about this guy Dyson. And that's way low. The 0-2 pitch was way low. And the way Kershaw stands in there is pretty sweet. He looks cooler than most pitchers. The 1-2 pitch. Outside, so it's 2-2. And if Kershaw gets a walk, that's the best possible thing he can do right now. Kershaw needs to get a walk. Nope, that's a ground ball to second. And the second baseman almost bobbles it and messes it up, but somehow saves it. Like it hit his glove and it popped out of his glove, and he's able to catch it with his hand with like fast reflexes. And who's coming up to bat for the Dodgers? Is Dozier batting first? Dave Roberts being so smart. We got Dozier batting first. And he steps into the box. Nelson. Oh, Jacob Lopez. Let's go Dodgers. What's up, man? We got a little ways to go here. We're up at least. We're winning. So this one, we can't feel too safe. But we got Kershaw pitching. We're up by 1. And we got Dozier batting first. And he just took... And finally, Bumgarner is out of the game. He was pitching really well. Now we're going up against Dyson. So that's also a plus. And Dozier is 1 for 3. And that's swung on and fouled away. And behind Dozier's head is an advertisement for San Manuel Casino. Never been to San Manuel Casino, but they're proud sponsors of the Dodgers. And Tyson gets the sign. Dozier is just, he doesn't even step out of the box. He's just standing in the box, ready to go. And Buster Posey sets up outside, and that's a ball, so it's going to be 2-1. You know, Buster Posey, back in 2012, that was a fun team. I was going to let him slide, but I'm just so sick of him these days. He doesn't even do anything. Looks like he should be like it looks like he should be living in like Silicon Valley working on computers. He doesn't look like a baseball player. He's so slow. And it's 1-2 to Dozier. And this guy, it's the pitcher that's taking forever. It's Tyson. Dyson is taking forever. And I just don't like these Giants. Though I do like the Pirate that they have on their team. It's the only player that I like. What's that guy's name again? The Pirate, he plays in the outfield for the Giants. He plays like a pirate. Goodness, I cannot believe I forgot his name. Anyway, I looked, he's not playing tonight. But Crawford is playing. Crawford with the hair. Oh my goodness, that is ripped to center field. Going back, but caught. At the wall. And Dozier gave a good attempt at it. Now we got 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. And now an advertisement for Coors Light. Refreshing finish. And they're showing us a replay of, I think, Turner hitting a home run earlier in the game. And Justin Turner, 8-game hitting streak. Batting .414, 1 home run, 3 doubles, 2 RBIs. And you know what? You have another 50 games to go, Justin Turner, hitting well. Don't even get me started with this. You know, if you can keep doing this for 10 more games, then we'll start talking about you. But until then, we'll call you Jesus. But that's it. That was way inside. Ball 1. 8-game streak is not good enough for me. Oh wow, now they're the batter metrics. Exit velocity 101 mile per hour, launch angle 30 degrees. And yeah, Turner hit a home run earlier in the game off Bumgarner. And he's Jesus, so he can hit him off anybody. This guy Dyson should be no problem. And it's 101. So I guess we got one of those runs with Turner hitting a solo home run, and then the other one with Kershaw getting an RBI for himself. And that's how we scored the 2 runs. It must be. One, and Turner hits a base hit right up the middle. And the Dodgers keep on they like getting people on base with 2 outs. And last year, we used to be able to go on 2-out rallies like it was nobody's business. And even this season, we've done it a couple times, but we can't be betting on 2-out rallies as the Dodgers right now. They're just not coming as much as they could be. I'll take anything I can get right now. I'll even take a home run. We'll take these 2 runs, and then, but let's not get too excited is what I'm saying. Who's up to bat? Oh, Manny Machado. And that's a good sign. And it's so fun to watch him. Batting .303, 26 home runs, 70 RBIs. He's got to be the best hitter on the team at this point. Though maybe Kemp is close. But it's awesome how you can just get a player that has the best average on the team. Just like that. Somehow the Dodgers got this guy Machado. And who knew that you can just get the best player? It's pretty good. That is low, but the umpire is calling bad strikes today. So it's 0-1 to Machado, and he's like, what the hell? And then Puig's like, dude, mine was worse than that. And Turner's like, man, you guys complain too much. Turner never complains. Here's the pitch. And that's huge swing and fouled away. So it's 0-2 to Manny Machado. Looking like pretty good sales for a Monday night at Dodger Stadium. Like all the seats are pretty filled up. And I think a YouTuber might be sitting behind home plate. I don't know if that was you know what, before I think any harder about it, we'll see if it's that. It could be a YouTuber behind home plate. 0-2. And that has popped up. And now we got 3 outs. Manny Machado didn't do anything. And we are going to the 8th inning. So this game's coming to a close pretty quickly. Hey, Madden is the shit, Devin. I can imagine how it's awesome to play. It's kind of like the game golf. Like, unless you play golf, you can't watch golf on TV. And Madden, for some reason, like, it just looks so repetitive. But I'm sure it's fun to play. Fortnite, I get that. I understand that. Like, you don't even have to play Fortnite for it to be fun to watch. And then Sims is just kind of funny because funny stuff happens. So it doesn't seem very competitive. Like, can you play anybody else in Sims? Or is it just a solo game? Nelson, LOL. Oh, the black guy, LOL, a computer guy. Nelson, you're right. Devin looks on Madden, looks down on Madden every time I play it. Well, I got nothing else. What else can I talk about? It's just what is going on. Now, it's just repeating itself. It's all. They designed it to make it fun just to watch a computer play the game. I bet if it was baseball, it would be different. LOL. You know what? Actually, I think those baseball games are more boring than the football games. I've watched both now, and I would much prefer to watch Madden than one of those baseball games because those are even more repetitive. Am I complaining right now? Alfredo Ramirez, what's up, dude? Thanks for coming back. I told you how I got a copyright strike because of you, but they were cool with it. So that was a pretty good pull. Let's go Dodgers. We're up by 1. So this is like the best possible thing. It's with Bumgarner pitching. Alfredo, I think that we should be very happy with where we're at right now. The only problem is that we do not have Jansen. So let's go. I'm not too nervous, is what I'm saying. We should be pretty happy about this. And when Kershaw gets RBIs, that's he deserves the win. Actually, there's MLB The Show, just like Madden. You collect cards, play people online. It's called Diamond Dynasty. It's pretty cool. I think I've seen some of those games, and it's just something about the game mechanics itself as a viewer. It has nothing to do with like it's just the game mechanics as a viewer. Like what Fortnite is very fun to watch because there's such a competitive multiplayer kind of aspect to it. Like all those people are playing, there's 50 people or whatever it is. And I don't know, for some reason Fortnite is fun to watch. I'm only talking about if it's fun to watch, not if it's fun to play. No, I didn't get a strike. But they got the best computers over at Google. And suppose whoever the band was, the band or whoever owns the license, they said it was okay for me to use the song. So good on them. I should probably find out who that was just so I remember. Good on them. Yeah, just win Dodgers. That I've kind of had. Oh, here we go. We're back. Kershaw's pitching. It's 2-1. 95th pitch. So we batted Kershaw there because he does bat well, but we wanted to keep him in there. 2-1. D. Hernandez is up to bat. Hernandez. And it's 3-1. And I think this might be the first time I've seen Kershaw behind a batter. On deck is... I have no idea. Hey, babe. What are you laughing at?
On deck, I have no idea.
Oh. 3-2. And that was, I didn't miss that one. But Kershaw is definitely starting to labor a little bit. But this is why we have him. We're paying him all that money. Jansen's not in the game. We're using him as long as we can use him. Strike 3. And that was dirty. What the hell was that? Strikeout number 8. Kershaw is going deep into the game. 86 miles an hour on the outside corner. Yeah. And stepping into bat, Hernandez, that wasn't even close, is Steven Duggar. Steven Duggar, the center fielder. I've never heard of him. Oh, the Pirates on deck. Oh my goodness, Hunter Pence. Hunter Pence is the only player that I like on the Giants. And he's on deck. Thank goodness. This has all been worth it now. I'm okay with him getting a triple, but he just can't score. 0-1. Crazy curveball. And it's 0-2. And Duggar, he's 2 for 2 on the night, batting .278. I've never heard of him, but he must be doing decent. I mean, he plays for the Giants. It's a second-tier team. He must be a second-tier player. 90 miles an hour over the plate, and it's fouled away. They have won the World Series before us. And warming up is... Who's warming up for the Dodgers? Somebody's finally warming up for the Dodgers. 102 pitches now for Kershaw. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. Huge swing and a miss. That was on the outside corner, and Kershaw is in the zone tonight. Man, I've not seen him pitch like this, so hungry, in a little while. He was so aggressive on 0-2. And you don't see pitchers usually that aggressive on 0-2. And he just went right after him, and Duggar had no chance. So now we got 2 outs, and this is awesome. Barnes comes out to the mound. Oh no. What's going on? Honeycutt, the pitching coach, is going out to the mound. And Hunter Pence is on deck. Career low. He's doing terrible this season, batting .215, 1 home run, 16 RBIs. But maybe we should pick him up if he's cheap. But to me, he plays like a pirate. And I have not seen him since the beginning of the season. And he kind of burned the Dodgers a little bit earlier in the season. And I don't know what happened to him. terrible season, but you got to be worried about Hunter Pence because he will do anything it takes to get the job done. He doesn't care. He plays like a pirate. He's always like, yeah, what's going on with Hunter Pence this year? Do you guys know? Is it just a terrible year? Because he's of all the players that the Dodgers should look into getting, Hunter Pence, I'd be down. He looks like a jackass. Here's the pitch. That's strike one. It looked low, but this umpire keeps on calling him, and it's 0-1 to Hunter Pence. His career versus Clayton Kershaw is 188, 16 for 85. So that's not good either. Oh my goodness, Kershaw's in the zone. That was a nasty curveball outside of the strike zone, and Hunter Pence swung at it. Holy crap. Hunter Pence, he's getting owned. Dodgers fans are up on their feet. 0-2 pitch. Way in the dirt, and Kershaw was not as aggressive on 0-2 against Pence as he was with Dugar. And it's 1-2. And the Dodgers are looking pretty good right now, people. And Hunter Pence, he's looking a little bit lost out there. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Check swing, and it's 2-2. And this is a pinch hitter for the Giants. And that was a fastball low and inside and fouled away. So it's still 2-2. I cannot believe Hunter Pence is able to get the bat on that ball. That was just a fastball on the inside bottom corner out of nowhere. And Pence somehow, some way was able to get the bat on the ball. Fouled away though. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that's popped up foul. So Pence is really making Hunter work for it. I mean, Pence is really making Kershaw work for it. And this is going to be his 109th pitch. And I don't know what number what number pitches it is when you just take him out, but we got to be getting pretty close. 110, that seems like plenty. And it's now 3-2. And if Hunter Pence can fight back a walk here, I would believe it. Kershaw's got to give him a strike. He shakes off 2 pitches, finally says, okay. Here's the pitch. Crazy curveball, and that's a ground ball to Kershaw, and Kershaw throws him out. And that was an amazing fielding play from Kershaw. Most of the time, pitchers look pretty spazzy out there, but that was pretty good. And Kershaw just continues to... He's out of the game just to play amazing. What up? Oh, yeah. Ake Becca. Yeah, it was Ake Becca. But I'll look into midnight, too. Yeah, Dodgers just win. What up, Alfredo Ramirez? Nice to meet you, bro. Yeah, Alfredo comes from Mexico and likes reggae and the Dodgers. So, an all-around friend here. And Nelson, I don't know where he came from, but he's around. And then Hunter, you kind of look like Hunter looks like you. And you know what? I've heard that before. He's looking a bit shaky, baby. LOL. Sup, bro? Nothing much. You two. Let Kershaw finish the game. I do not know. He was looking pretty shaky at the ending. 110 pitches. Pence was a struggle for him. And who's that guy they were warming up? Either way, that's a lot of pressure, but he should be able to handle it. And I'm sure they're not going to bring in Floro again. He really didn't take care of the job yesterday. But this has been a good game. And who knows, maybe the Dodgers can score more runs. And Kike Hernandez is coming up to bat, and he's a good guy to have up first because he walks a lot, and if he gets on base, he's gonna steal. He's gonna do a lot for you base running wise. So who knows? Maybe the Dodgers can score some more runs. Because even with Jansen, 1 run is not enough. hits almost enough with Jansen, but 1 run is still not enough even with Jansen. Without him, 2-1. Though I will say the Giants in general this game, I mean, granted, Kershaw is pitching and pitching well, hasn't done shit. 1 run. So who knows? Maybe the Giants just aren't very good. And we're back. Coming up next is Access Sportsnet Dodgers. We got 3 people talking, and they look very boring. And now they're showing us the replay of Kershaw, who was super jacked up. And you should have seen the way that he threw Pence out. Pence, a lot of pitchers, that would have been out. That would have been, I mean, that would have been safe. It was almost like a perfect bunt. But Kershaw just bulldogged it right to the ball, and then turned it around and threw it like an animal. Like an animal, but with perfect precision. And then kind of growled after it was out. And Clayton Kershaw, 110 pitches, 8 innings pitched. And that was a visceral, that he was like a lion out on the Serengeti. Yeah, that was a growl. And we got Alexander warming up, and you know what? I'll take Alexander. Alexander's going to be coming in, and he's the safest bet. He's the biggest and the strongest. And here's Jock Peterson. Oh, I guess Kike Hernandez isn't up. Jock Peterson batting .253, 18 home runs, 45 RBIs. And just a middle of the road kind of Dodger this year. Done some good stuff, but nothing even close to all-star worthy. Here's the pitch. Oh, who's pitching now? This is the new pitcher, Black. And Black can throw 98 miles an hour and threw it right by Peterson. That was crazy. And I don't know if you guys have been looking into it, but the Dodgers' chances right now of making the playoffs is 80%. So 80% to make the playoffs. And I would just like it to be better. Like if you were going to bet in Vegas, it's 80%. Like, dude, 80%, that 20% can pop up a lot. The Dodgers have got to play better. And it's 2-2 to Jock Peterson. I kind of thought that we were maybe a little bit guaranteed to make the playoffs since we got Machado. Maybe that was wishful thinking, because what do you guys think about the Diamondbacks? Are they for real? Because I've always thought this whole season that they're going to stop winning, but they never seem to stop winning. Like, why are they so much better this year than they were last year? I don't get it. And it's 2-2. Or maybe the Dodgers just aren't as good. And it's now 3-2. And Kershaw is looking very happy. And definitely probably one of his better games this whole season. But he's had games like this. And he's really coming around. And it was definitely a shaky start. And Jock Peterson hits a ground ball to second, and he's thrown out. And so this game could be over very quickly. Backstage Dodgers, presented by Cadillac, Friday after postgame. So this Friday, they got Backstage Dodgers. And looking like, you know, a lot of people are still at Dodger Stadium on a Monday night. Like, it's basically still all full. And here's Chris Taylor batting .250, 13 home runs, 53 RBIs. He's 1 for 3. And what's so disappointing about Taylor this year is that he is so good when he gets on base. Like, he can run, and he's hungry, and he steals bases, and he's a good base runner. He gets stuff going, but he needs to get on base. Why doesn't he get on base more? Why doesn't he just do what he did last year? And it's 0-1. He loves swinging at everything. Here's the pitch. Outside. And it's 1-1. And he just seems so much more undisciplined this year than he did last year. Or maybe it's just me looking at it, but He seems more undisciplined. That's fouled away, so it's 1-2. And we just need to get this win. If we can win 3 in a row against the Giants, that is exactly what we need. And then I didn't quite realize how kind of in dire straits the Dodgers were kind of in until Andre mentioned it earlier today. And then I looked and I was like, oh my God, we're only 64 and 55. And Taylor just struck out on a ball in the dirt. What a surprise. Let's take a look in slow motion. Check swing, wasn't even close. You know what? He definitely went. And here's Yasiel Puig. Yasiel Puig just hit a home run. He's 0 for 3 on the night. Batting .272. He's getting his batting average up, so that's good. But Yasiel Puig, another one of those guys that just is not quite... They haven't overperformed all year. All these guys are so due just to blow up. And Yasiel Puig, this umpire is screwing him every time. That was outside. And Yasiel Puig knows it was outside. And why do they keep doing that to Yasiel Puig? That's 2 times he's shaking his head like, what the hell? And I don't like it when he thinks too much about balls and strikes, but how could you ignore that one? Here's the pitch. Check swing. And he's safe. So it's 1-1, and Yasiel Puig, just disrespect this guy right now. Disrespect Black. Go deep against him. If you're allowed to swing at everything and just strike out or hit a home run. And Yasiel Puig is my favorite player on the team. But this year, he's hard to like. Huge swing and a miss. And his head wasn't on the ball. It was outside. I'm still feeling the wind from the swing. Yasiel Puig. He's just so frustrated playing out there these days. And we want excited, jacked up Yasiel Puig, not frustrated Yasiel Puig. And that's outside, so it's 2-2. And you know, I guess I'll take a walk, why not? But it just hit a home run. Anybody that deserves it right now, it's Yasiel Puig. Strike 3. And that was right down the middle fastball. He pulled his head out again. And Yasiel Puig went for a home run and did not get it. So we are going up. Due up is McCutchen, DeArnold, and then Posey. So we got the top of the order coming up. Here we go. Is anybody here? Oh, people are here. You're right. Dodgers need to step it up. Absolutely, the Dodgers need to step it up. This is what we need to see, though. Getting these wins, winning by 1 run. We have not been doing good, especially against the Rockies with the 1-run thing. It's the Dodgers division to lose. Their top dog. I hope we win it and have the lineup. We have the lineup. I know for sure we got the lineup. The problem is our execution. And we're not getting overperformance from Turner or Puig. Taylor's not doing shit. Barnes isn't the best backup catcher anymore. I mean, he's solid as a catcher, but we lose a lot when Grandal's not in the lineup. Where's Matt Kemp? I don't know. We got the lineup. The lineup's fine. And we got Machado. It's just execution. And then Dave Roberts just getting so cute with it. Nelson, Clayton Kershaw, Devin. Clayton Kershaw. What was I calling him? Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw. Peter Parker. What's up, dude? Thanks for coming. You know, message retracted. Who knows what you wrote? But thanks for coming. My Astros have been on a losing streak. They need to snap out of it. Nelson, how dare you? The Astros are so annoying. Why are they still around? And what's so sad is we can't even watch video highlights of last year anymore when we were dominating in the playoffs. The video highlights suck because everyone knows that we ended up losing in Game 7. So it's just no fun to watch the highlights. Peter Parker needs his home run. Jacob Lopez, we definitely needed it, but we didn't get it. Alexander, oh, here we go, and we're back. Alexander coming in to pitch for the Dodgers. Scott Alexander, 53 games, 2-0 record, 3.42 ERA. And of all the guys that we have, he's the one that we want in there. He can get us this win right now. He's very solid, not doing anything super crazy, though he is very dirty. He's kind of a long, lanky lefty. He's almost like a poor man's Bumgarner, to tell you the truth. And he's like a poor man's Bumgarner. And first pitch, ground ball to Turner, Jesus throws him out. And just like that, we got one out. Way to go, Alexander. McCutcheon decides to swing at the first pitch. And I just don't like seeing that so much out of my leadoff batters. Work account. Coming in right now. Who's this guy? Oh, the guy with the weird last name. Chase DeArnold. 0 for 3. It seems like this guy should be in a soap opera. This whole team is a bunch of guys that look like soap opera actors. We got Crawford. We got this guy. Everyone is too good looking. And he just and his name is Chase. 0-1. And Alexander, let's hope he pitches pretty well. It looks like he's in the zone. He's got 2 pitches, both have been strikes. Barnes he's a good solid catcher. I mean, I've been a little bit harsh on Barnes today. I mean, he's only got he's batting 200 with 1 home run and 8 RBIs for the season. A little hard on Barnes, but he's a solid catcher. And I do not understand why he was a starter in the World Series last year. He must have been doing better. And DeArnold is 0 for 3 on the night. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit hard, but foul. And it's now 0-2. And Dave Roberts is sitting in his chair thinking that he's super smart. But if it wasn't for Clayton Kershaw, you would not be doing shit. He got some RBIs. And definitely the MVP of the game right now is Clayton Kershaw. I wonder how they scored that 1 run, though. It's 0-2. That's hit to center field and a base hit. And DeArnold was able to just get a base hit off Alexander. And that's not the best look in the world, because that was a little bit of a meatball. And here comes Buster Posey. He's also 0 for 3 on the night. Batting .295, 5 home runs, 40 RBIs. This is the best possible guy that we could have up right now. He's not hitting home runs. And Buster Posey, he's so small. He's so slow. How is he still even playing? Here's the pitch. Strike 1. And that was not even close. This umpire is definitely the worst umpire we've seen all year when it comes to hitting the GPS strike zone. But that time he hooked us up. But he's been screwing Pui. So you might as well screw Posey. Here's the... Oh, that's another base hit from Posey, right up the middle. Posey, that's the problem with Alexander. I think they can just, it's meat and potatoes. Meat and potatoes kind of hitting, because he's not doing anything special. And why didn't Alexander, the pitcher, dive for that one? He didn't even go for it. And now the Giants have runners on first and second. The top of the 9th inning. And here comes this guy, Evan Longoria, batting .250, 12 home runs, 39 RBIs, also 0 for 3 on the night. And now all of a sudden, all the people who were 0 for 3 are getting their hits. And let's just hope we just get a strikeout. Oh my goodness, and there's only 1 out. Evan Longoria is not doing shit this year, very average. Definitely the 4th batter of a second-tier team like the Giants. Second-tier team, second-tier batters, and Longoria, this is a great situation for the Dodgers. Ball 1, and Alexander went for that low spot that the umpire continues to keep on calling strikes. But that time, the umpire did not call it a strike. So it's 1-0. Alexander, you're gonna have to do something here. Here's the pitch. It very low, but swung on and fouled away, so it's 1-1. And that is a good sign to see that Alexander was able to get him to miss that much. Barnes takes a look at his wrist thing. I don't know, maybe I don't know why he's looking at his wrist thing. What can he possibly be looking at? Let's just throw some fastballs, Alexander. Throw some fastballs. If Longoria can hit it, Longoria can hit it. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball to Turner. Turner throws to second. They throw him out at first. Nope, he's safe at first. He's safe at first. So now all of a sudden, Turner, that wasn't Turner's fault. It's never Turner's fault. And the Giants have runners on second or first and third with 2 outs. And you know what? That was Longoria's just hustling down to first that made that happen. Maybe Longoria's got some wheels. But nonetheless, there's 2 outs here in the top of the 9th inning. And here's Austin Slater batting .280. 0 home runs, 12 RBIs. Also 0 for 3 on the night. I mean, all these guys are just so happy not to be hitting against Kershaw that they're just swinging like for fun. Here's the pitch. Fastball over the plate, strike 1. And Alexander, I mean, at least we're winning. He's definitely, I mean, Alexander's making it interesting. And they show this is the first baseman, Austin Slater. Strike 2. That was another 94-mile-an-hour fastball over the plate, and Slater hasn't swung once. We are 1 strike away from winning. Come on, Dodgers, just 1 more. Alexander, I won't make fun of you next time. I won't make fun of you next time. Just 1 more strike. Here's the pitch. Way inside. And it's 1-2. Slater's too smart to swing at that one. Everybody's on their feet. We got a guy in the Navy with crazy badges just in the stands. They got a close up on him. He definitely looked like some kind of a commander or an admiral. Here's the pitch. Inside again. So it's 2-2. And I think Alexander, he was up 0-2, and he just threw 2 inside just to kind of get him off the plate a little bit. And now he's just going to go for a fastball, maybe a curveball, and it's over. It's 2-2. Over the plates, and that's a foul. These Giants are still 2-2. They were 1 strike away from winning. And Alexander, I mean, next time, just don't let so many people get base hits against you. Kershaw deserves this one. Here's the pitch. And did that hit the batter? Inside again, it hit the batter. So now the bases are loaded. And Slater is at first. Yep, it hit him in the leg. So now the bases are loaded. Who's up to bat? And Honeycutt's coming out. Come on, what can you possibly say? I mean, maybe he just needs a break. But it seems like Alexander it seems like he's been pitching fine. We have, who's this guy? And this guy didn't look so scary. Coming up for the Giants. And the whole team is now having a little powwow in the infield. And Barnes is just happy to be there. Once he, everyone's listening. Where's Turner? He likes to kind of step away in the team meetings. He kind of stays on the outside a little bit more. And Alexander's going to stay in the game. And he can't be feeling too confident right now. Bases are loaded. Top of the 9th inning. At least if they score, we have a chance to win. Nick Hundley, pinch hitting. He's batting .364. So this is, they got a pinch hitter in right now. Here's the pitch. And that's a base hit. That is a base hit. 2 are going to come home. Alexander just blew it. Why was Alexander giving that was a meatball, people. I could have hit a base hit. The Dodgers have been losing late in these games, and you know what? I'm going to tell you, Andre, you're right about the bullpen. The problem with the bullpen is a guy named Hundley. Hundley just took the first pitch and just hit the most meat potatoes base hit you've ever seen in your whole life. And that is the problem with Alexander, is there's no ground balls. And Hundley, and who's this guy? Hernandez takes strike 1. This inning is not over yet. Giants actually have a little bit of momentum right now. You can just see there's a pop in this guy's step. And Alexander's like, what the hell? It's 0-1. And that was a huge swing and a miss. So it's 0-2. And we're 1 strike away from getting out of this inning, which was a lot better 1 minute ago to say. Hundley. Who the hell's Hundley? And Alexander continues to miss well inside. And all of a sudden, and Giants are warming up a guy. He looks pretty big. He looks very big and strong. Are people still here? This is just so disappointing. And the Dodgers we've been losing late in these games. And we haven't been scoring loads of runs. When the Dodgers win, we have to score like 8 or 9 runs. And we have just not been able to do that the last like week. It's been like a week, right? Another miss inside. It is now 3-2 to Hernandez. Bunch of average players no one's ever heard of, and they're beating the Dodgers in the 9th inning. That's another base hit. That's another base hit. And this guy's going to get over to third. And Alexander just absolutely got blown up. Baez starts warming up for the Dodgers, and Dave Roberts, tonight he's done fine. I think you can't control what you can't control, and Alexander just got blown up, and they are 92-mile-an-hour hanging fastballs, and it's another meat and potatoes hit right up the middle. And now this inning is still not over. The Giants still have runners on first and second. We were 1 strike away. And you guys are allowed to leave now. You guys are allowed to leave. This is a sad one. This is a very sad one. And it's now 0-1 to this guy. Like they're just hitting through the lineup right now. Steve Dugar, 2 for 3 on the night with 2 singles, and this guy's been doing some work. And Alexander having no trouble getting up on the count. 0-1, 0-2. 0-2, strike 2. Huge swing and a miss. And Alexander is sweating. And our bullpen lets us down. And that's the thing with Alexander, is he's very average. And not Dugar, but whoever was on first just stole second. So this continues to get worse for the Dodgers. And we shouldn't be too worried about Dugar. Here's the pitch. Low. And it's 2-2. And we got to get Alexander out of this inning. And Baez is coming in. And Baez is another one of those guys. Very risky. Have not seen him in a little bit though, so he's going to be fresh. And Alexander steps off the mound, steps back on quickly. Here's the pitch. That's a ground ball to first. Muncy bobbles it. And Giants score another run. It is now 5-2 Giants, and they're getting jacked up in the bullpen, and you can just see it in the way that they're standing and looking. Muncy took a weird bounce on the infield and could not come up with that ground ball, playing at first base. And Taylor, it was going to be whoever that runner was, Dugar was definitely not slow. And Dave Roberts comes out to the mound. And Alexander's coming out. Way to go, buddy. Nice job, dude. We're paying you money to do a job. Do the damn job, Alexander. He's walking out with his head down. Rightly so. And it's 5-2. This inning is still not over, people. We got Baez coming in, and he gives up home runs. He is capable of giving up home runs. What's up, guys? Come on, LA, pull him. Can Peter Parker, we can rally and walk off Peter Parker? That is absolutely true. How is the Giants pitching? If they have somebody good, like a closer, that might be harder than it was like last inning. That's what we get for getting rid of Brandon Morrow on the Cubs. And do you think he would have been a good guy to have come in for a spot like this? Because Alexander has been solid all year. I guess a 3.88 ERA isn't amazing, but he's been solid all year. But not tonight. Wow. And he was one strike away, and he would seem like he was pitching fine, but he was losing his pitch inside. And he nailed that one guy, and that was kind of the end of it. Jacob Lopez staying till the end. Jacob Lopez, thanks for staying till the end. But I just saying that if you left now, I wouldn't think, oh, look at that crappy fan. You know, bandwagon fan. Because this is a sad one. Peter Parker, what the fuck, Muncy, that's Peter Parker. That's the second time he's done that, actually, in critical spots. That's the second time he's done that in critical spots. And the ball, weird bounce, hit him right in the palm. And he could not handle it in time. And this all-star infield that we have, Muncy almost made it. Basically an all-star. We got such a great infield. Turner, Muncy, Machado, we can't even beat the Giants. Baez is coming in. Scott Alexander, damn, Lakers and Dodgers for life. Thanks for coming. Thank goodness you missed yesterday's game, because it's even sadder, because we walked in the winning run after playing a pretty decent game. And at least this is not quite as sad as that. This one is actually a little bit more sad because Kershaw was pitching so great. And he did everything he could do to give us this win. And Alexander just blows it. Here's Baez, 36 games, 3-3, 4.14 ERA. And certainly nothing special. And this is just annoying. It's been late in these games. It's the bullpen. It's got to be the bullpen. Here's Panic. Batting another guy that's batting 250 or less with no numbers, Joe Panic. 0 for 3 on the night. Oh no, I think this is a pinch hitter. And then they scored 2 more runs. Baez steps off the mound. Floro, can't bring in Floro after last night. What am I supposed to say? This isn't even fun. It was fun up until about 10 minutes ago. And I just hate it when you say to yourself, we're 1 strike away from winning the game, and you end up not winning the game. It's almost like nobody should ever say you're 1 strike away from winning the game. Like, even as, a small-time YouTuber, I think I need to stop saying that. It does not help. And Dugard just stole second. And Joe Panic's in, and luckily he doesn't do anything. It's 0-2. None of our pitchers have any trouble getting it 0-2. Strike 3. And Baez comes in, and Alexander he's got his head down in the dugout. And it is 5-2. We are going to the bottom of the 9th inning. And we should not even be doing, should be eating dinner right now. Devin question mark, what's up, dude? 8 games above 500 now. Jesus, what the fuck, Dave Roberts? That is actually not that bad. Where for where we were at earlier in the season when everybody was hurt and gone and Kershaw wasn't playing and Turner wasn't playing, the fact that we're 64-55 is a good look. But the fact that we are close for winning 4 games in a row right now, 3 against the Rockies and now 1 against the Giants, and the Giants are beating us this year, it's a little bit sad. Peter Parker, it's not over. No more runs. It is not over. And if any team can score 3 runs right now, or 4 even, it is the Dodgers. They are capable of scoring in bunches. But we have not seen it as much recently. We've been low scoring after that. Is that what we have been, actually? I now that you say that 21 run game, we wasted a lot of runs in that game. Because that actually has been the time when we our downturn kind of started. Jacob Lopez, that's a good brain there. Andre Mark, honestly, I would have let Kershaw pitch the 9th. Andre, you said that before, and now that we know what happened, you're right. But if you would have seen how tired he was, like, you don't want your millionaire getting that thrown out his arm. He was so tired. Like, what can you do? Like, he was so tired, dude. Peter Parker, where's Jansen? He's got an irregular heartbeat. And to me, let's just hope that he's just resting him. Here's Will Smith. Pitcher he's a huge guy. Pitcher for the Giants. 39 games. 2.1 ERA. This guy's no slouch. And we got Barnes on deck. Goodness gracious. DL Peter, yeah, Andre, don't know why they took him out. Because he was so tired. Yeah, they took him out. He 110 pitches. With losses every single team, the opposite teams, what does it mean? Is there still hope in the future? Nelson Ubanzar, Devin, with losses on every single team. If we start losing like we're losing right now, we will not make the playoffs. We went through kind of the hard teams. These are supposed to be the easy teams we're playing right now. The Giants suck. It's 5-2, or it's 5-2. Here's Bellinger. And he takes strike 1. And that was 92 miles an hour, right over the middle. Bellinger's 1 for 3. Check swing. And that's a ball. So it's 1-1. And Bellinger, most of the time we like Bellinger to hit home runs or strike out. But we will just take a walk. We'll just take a leadoff walk. It's amazing how terrible the Dodgers have been on their leadoff batters. And he just took strike 2. Smith threw a crazy curveball over the plate. That was dirty. And just tagged the right corner. And that's fouled away. So it's 1-2 to Bellinger. Buster Posey's playing catcher. He must be so happy right now. And I'm pretty sure that the Giants can't make the playoffs. Like, how could they make the play? We got 2 more games against the Giants. We can still beat them. And then if we win the next 2 games, we're tied for the year, I think, 50-50 with the Giants. Though we must be favorites at home, though. But, Jesus, Scott Alexander, come on, dude. It's 2-2. Last pitch was way in the dirt. Smith shakes off the first one. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that is a fly ball to left field, and they make the catch. So there's 1 out here in the bottom of the 9th inning, and we have Austin Barnes coming up who has not done anything all season. And I think that the Giants are like 95% favorites to win this game right now. This is a very tough spot for the Dodgers. And Barnes, why don't you just walk? Work a count. Obviously, swinging at every pitch isn't working. Just take a walk. Austin Barnes, batting .200, 1 home run, 8 RBIs on the season. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle. No swing, and that is strike 1 to Barnes. And that one he should have been swinging at. That's going to be the best pitch he's going to get. Oh, 0-2. And Smith is just hitting these corners like you can never imagine. He's got a red beard. I don't like this guy. Here's the pitch. Check swing, and he's safe. Thank goodness. That's the best thing Austin Barnes has done all season, is a check swing safe. And Dave Roberts must be thinking, what the hell? That's what happens when you go for Alexander. And Turner actually looking very frustrated in the dugout. Still a lot of people at Dodger Stadium. And just a frustrating loss. This is just a sad loss. It's not over yet. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Way low. And it's 2-2. Smith gets the sign. Buster Posey, they're taking forever. Let's go, Austin Barnes. Do something good. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Outside. And it's 3-2. Full count. And we need Austin Barnes to walk. We need him to walk. And what's crazy is the Giants were able to score all those runs just with base hits. It was like 6 base hits in a row on 0-2. Well, just walk. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled away. That was 92 miles an hour low, but would have been called a strike, so it's a good thing that he swung at it. And it's Kemp. I think Kemp might be on. Why isn't Kemp? Kemp's on deck right now. So that must mean we're taking Baez out. Here's the pitch. Check swing. Safe. And he walked. Austin Barnes just walked. And that check swing safe was the second best thing that Austin Barnes has done all year. And he definitely didn't go. So Barnes is on first base. And I think we have Matt Kemp nope, we got Max Muncy. We got poor man's Turner. Max Muncy's coming up, and there's any time that you can hit a home run, this would be the time. Batting .256, 26 home runs, 52 RBIs. Very solid numbers, almost an all-star. But he blew it at first base with an error in the 9th inning. So he owes us. Curveball over the plate, strike 1. And even if he hits a home run, we are still down by 1 run. But at least there's only 1 out. A lot of lefties for the Giants. And I think the Dodgers have been doing bad against lefties. Oh, that's popped up. Muncy popped it up. And Buster Posey looking like a jackass. They almost made the mistake. And they almost ran into each other. And Slater made the catch at first base. And Posey, you know, he was running around all over the place like a jackass. But, you know, Slater made the catch. And that was a high pop-up to the infield. And maybe Muncy was a little bit frustrated that Slater came all the way over to make that catch. But it could be worse. Oh, I just got a subscriber. Random person. Hey, random person. Thanks for coming by. If this is your first time, you know, I just think about it like radio. Shitty radio, but it's radio. And you can ask questions, talk to everybody else. Here's Matt Kemp. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th, and he took ball 1. Great to see Matt Kemp in there. Batting .283, 17 home runs, 66 RBIs. I think he is officially worse than Manny Machado, actually. He's got less. Manny Machado is the best hitter on the team. So that was a major pickup. Here's the pitch. Low fastball, strike 1. And this umpire has been terrible at the balls and strikes, but that one was correct. So it's 1-1 to Kemp, and the Dodgers still have a chance here. Strike 2. And Kemp just let that one go right by. And what a sad way to finish. It was a pretty good night up until the last half an hour. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Check swing, and he was safe. So it's 2-2. The Giants are 1 strike away from winning the game. I said that for the Dodgers. I'm going to sabotage. The Giants are 1 strike away from winning the game, and I'm going to give them the announcer's curse. Giants are 1 strike away from winning the game. I'm going to say it one more time. Giants are 1 strike away from winning the game. Here's the pitch. Check swing. Out. Game's over. Thanks for the subscribe, random person. Dodgers lose in the 9th inning. This is like the 2nd or 3rd game in a row in which that happened. And Buster Posey's talking to Smith. And what a good game, guys. Way to go. That's annoying. And the Dodgers continue to lose to teams we should be beating. And we're losing to them just overall. The Giants this season, the Giants have beat the Dodgers more than the Dodgers beat the Giants. That is crazy to me. Terrible way to finish the night. Hey, what's up, guys? Reading some comments. Where were we at? Where were we at? Oh yeah, my Astros have been losing. Oh yeah, Nelson. You know what, Nelson? Way to go. Good for you. Your Astros have been losing streak too. Oh, World Series winners, and now you're complaining. Jacob, thanks for coming, Nelson. Jacob Lopez need the home run. Peter Parker, we can't lose to the Giants. Well, you know what? We'll pretend it didn't happen. Frustrated, please, funny. Haha. Hey, Boz. Oh, Carrie, what's up, dude? I have not been to your channel in forever. Hi, thanks for coming by. And dude, for some reason your videos are not popping up on my thing. I have not seen one of your videos in a very long time. I'll make sure to go to your channel and check it out. And you gotta go to his. If everybody here go to his channel, he also makes sports videos. He does the sports stuff. If you're still making videos, my bad. I just haven't seen them. Soap opera, hell no. Nelson, those guys on the Giants. They're soap opera actors. They don't look like baseball players. Put them in a soap opera. Put them in Young and the Restless. Get Crawford off the field. He looks like a soap opera actor. Andre Mark, of course Andre used to be in a soap opera. Take a look at his looks. He definitely could be a soap opera actor. We can't choke. That was kind of a choke. It was just one person that messed up, Alexander. So I won't say that the team choked. Though actually no, we did choke because Muncy also had an error in the 9th inning. The team choked. It's official. Which one, Andre? LOL, my Sims. Oh yeah, you know what? He makes videos and his Sims, that is actually a soap opera that you can play. Oddly enough, that's actually a very apt comparison. We need a DP. DP, what is a DP again? Peter Parker, thanks for coming. This is your first time here. You know, I guess there's no crime tonight. You didn't have to jump in your suit and go fight crime. You know, you can just listen to YouTube. So you know what? Thanks for all the service you do. You know, you didn't have to go to Mars though with the rest of the Avengers. You know, you're still in high school. No need to go to Mars. Cool, Andre. We need DP. Then that's a badass game. Double play. The Sims one. It really is, Nelson. I enjoy it. Where does Longoria get that dropped? You know, I don't like Longoria either. Oh, speed. D-back, thank goodness the D-backs lost, so we are still only 1 game back. But this one hurt the soul more than just being 1 game back from the Arizona, because we have not been beating the Giants. Kershaw played so well, he pitched so well, he got himself an RBI, and we could not get Kershaw the win. And we blew it in the 9th inning. This one hurt. And then on top of all that, the Giants won. And it is amazing that the Giants are only like, I mean, they are still not completely out of playoff contention. Let's hope the D-backs start losing. D-backs lost. What's the name of the soap opera? Young and the Restless. So if we win, we're tied for first, or we're in first. I don't know. I think we're still a game back because the Diamondbacks lost. This would have been a great one to win. Jacob, I was messing around. They're enjoying just swinging, Devin. They were just swinging. Alfredo Ramirez. I'm sweating emoji. Jacob Lopez. I'm scared emoji. I was scared too, dude. What the fuck? No soap opera. Sup with Jansen. He's hurt. Oh man, there's a lot of these things. I'm gonna go a little bit faster. Take Alexander ass out of here. Get him out of here. You're absolutely right. I told you, Dev, no bullpen. I can't stress it enough. Andre, you're right. I was hesitant to say that you were right. I wanted to blame our hitting and like Pui for not doing shit, and Taylor and all these guys who are underachieving this season. But this is numerous times that we've been in the lead and lost. Andre, I'm gonna start listening. Oh, okay, take his ass out of there. We have a chance to walk off. We lost 15 games. We lost 15 games after leading the 7th. Bullpen is so awful. You know what? I just didn't see it. It seemed like they were doing fine for so long, but maybe after all the pressure we put on them this year, they're starting to buckle a little bit. No, not Baez. Baez, no, he's not solid, but he was able to get the 1 out. We were 1 strike away from winning the game. Alexander could not do it. Baez, we can make fun of him. At least he was able to get the out. We can rally and walk off. Staying till the, oh yeah, no, I think I already read all those. 8 games above 500 now. What, you know, let's go to the bottom. Let's go to the bottom. What are you guys saying? That's a lot of comments. Hey, Boz, DP is for dependent. You know what? That is their DP has numerous connotations, and this was not DP status loss, and this is just a P. This is just P status loss. You know it's gonna happen. Jansen isn't in there. This is just a P. Devin, who's the other sports channel? It's way up there. Carrie. I forget his name. Carrie. Look to the people that I follow. Lakers and Dodgers for life. Thanks for coming by. He's cool. Andre, you chill. Gino, chill. Fire Roberts. Miguel, why you talk about 3-time champ players? Who is the 3-time champ players? I don't remember who I was talking about. Miguel, go away. You know, you can't tell people to go away. But unless I don't know what was going on. What were the errors in this game? It was Muncie. Kershaw, Dodgers, no good. They choked. Let's go Giants. Miguel Vega. We were able to get the World Series last year. We were able to get the World Series. When have you guys done anything? Though you guys did win this game. And then you guys also won the games at the beginning of the season. And you guys beat Kershaw. But other than that, Kershaw, Tool, a loss. Find that ump after the game. He was screwing everybody both ways equally. We'll get it tomorrow. We'll definitely get it tomorrow. Bullshit ump. That would have been nice. Gino, why does your profile picture look like that? Devin, be positive, bro. Alfredo, I'm going to be more positive next time. Thanks for coming, everybody. I'm going to leave it at that. I got to be more positive. Because I certainly wasn't helping. And the Dodgers could have come back. And if I'm going to be doing this YouTube thing, you know, you got to be positive. So, Alfredo Ramirez, I'm listening. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, everybody. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure you subscribe. And random person, new subscriber, random person, thanks for coming. See you guys.